time for some jazzercise.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers MPM-9 masterpiece movie, Jazz. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here we have the Jazzmeister in his robot mode, in his vehicle mode. We also have Sam Witwicky, Autobot Jazz. On this side of the box we have Jazz. On the other side of the box we have Jazz. On the bottom, things, stuff, barcodes. On the top, Masterpiece Movie Series. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. He does this, that, the other things and stuff, and things, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Masterpiece Movie Jazz. He's very silver. He's very silver. Here he is in his vehicle mode. It looks quite nice in my opinion. Let's get in closer here so we can take a look at the details. You got the little Pontiac symbol right up front there. The front grille done in black. You got the headlights, both sets of headlights done in transparent plastic. Also a little bit of black right down there as well. You get some silver trim around the wheels. A little bit of black there. Transparent windshield and windows, which are, they are fingerprint magnets, unfortunately, but hey, you can just wipe that off. But got the side view mirrors there. A little bit of black there. More wheels. More windshields, more windows. You got the taillights there, done in a nice transparent red. These are just painted red. And you got the exhausts right back there. And there is the top. There is the bottom. He rolls as rolling things should. Get back here, man. He rolls as rolling things should. Definitely does. And for comparison, here he is with the 2007 Deluxe Jazz. And you can see he is pretty much like deluxe-ish size in his vehicle mode. Old deluxe anyway. So you have that. Here he is with the Human Alliance Jazz. And here he is with the Studio Series Jazz. And now let's bring in our other Masterpiece Movie Autobots here. We'll just try to get them all in a shot here. We got Bumblebee. We got the Hide of Iron. And the Prime of Optimus. I'll just raise up here so we can get a better look. You can see how they all look together. So, there you go. So now, let's talk about accessories. The first thing you get is his weapon right here, which can just fold down like so. So you get the full effect there. You can see done in silver, with some nice gold in there. Pretty nicely detailed. So you have that. You also get this piece. Oh, this piece. Oh, this piece. We'll get into this piece a little bit later, but you can see also done in silver with some gold in here. You can store all of this on the vehicle mode. You just flip this back like so. You got two ports right here, and this will just plug in like so. And it looks like some kind of weird Cybertronian jellyfish or something. I don't know. But this just clips on to the spoiler. It just slides back. If I can. Of course, now because the camera's on, everything wants to fight me because that's just always the way. There we go. And all that can store back there. It looks pretty ridiculous. But hey, it's a place to store it if you want to store it. And the last thing you get is a Sam Witwicky. There he is, running with the Allspark in his hand. He doesn't really have much of a face. He has facial features, but nothing's actually painted in. It's in there, in his hoodie, just running, no, you know, just doing that, in the middle of no-no-nos. But, you know, not too bad. You can see the base is a little warped out of the box. It's just a soft, bendy plastic there. You can fix that with a hairdryer, but still, not too shabby. Not too shabby. You actually have some pretty nice little details there in the Allspark itself. Just for a quick comparison, here it is with the Human Alliance Sam. Just so you can see how it scales there. And there he is, running alongside Jazz. No. But anyway, that is basically it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Hey. Well, we have to do this anyway. First thing you need to do is remove this stuff, put that off to the side, and we shall begin. So, first thing you want to do is you want to just undo these side panels here. Just untab that. This section here tabs into this front section of the bumper here, so you just want to untab that. You see there's a little tab that just goes right in there. So just undo all that and just pull that out and forward. Same thing on the other side, just pull that out. Get this right here, this headlight section untabbed, like so. And get all that pulled out and bring it forward, like so. And now we can come back here. You want to untab these sections. Just get in there, pull that out, pull that out. There's also a little peg right up here you need to undo, so unpeg these sections there. Then come back here and just kind of split all this and free up this section here. And then we can take this section. You want to just pull it out, and all of this, you can see this whole windshield section here will just rotate around like so. So flip that all the way like that. This roof section also will untab, and you can accordion that up like so and get that out of your way. And we can work on the legs. So this section here, you just want to bring out to the side, and then you're going to just take the section leg and just swing all this down. You can kind of rotate this down to get it out of the way. And we are here now. So now this section here is going to come up on this double hinge. You see there's a tab here. It's going to tab behind this section. So just tab that in like so. Once you've done that, you can take this wheel section here and swing this down like that. This section here, let me move this out of the way. You see this little notch right here for this little tab to sit into. That goes there like that. Then you want to take this and swing it back like so to about there. And this is on a double hinge. You just want to bring this up, and that will peg in right there. Just give that a little squeeze. Get it nice and squozen. And then you just collapse this section down like so. You bring up his toes, you swing this section back, and there is a little tab there that will just thoop right into place like so to make his foot. And this section here, you bring that forward, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first, so just bring that out, swing it all down, bring that down, get that out of the way. Bring this up and tab that in. We can bring this down now. Swing all this back like so. Swing this back. Bring this section up. Plug it in, plug it in. Get it nice and squozen. Collapse that back. Bring up the foot. Bring back this piece. Make sure that gets tabbed into place. Bring that forward. And there you have his legs. Pretty much done. We can undo all this here. This is on multiple hinges. You can just kind of extend all this and just kind of get things out of your way. Oh, we do a little bit more work here on the midsection. You just want to bring these sections out like so. That will allow you to shift his hips and his legs into their proper spot. Then you can just bring them down like so. These little pieces here on the hinges, you can kind of angle those however you want. Do what you want there. Leave them tucked in, bring them out, do whatever you want. It's always your toy, display it however you wish. He has little like butt spikes here. So you just want to bring these out and flip them up, bring them back, flip them up. He's got little butt spikes. I don't know. It's apparently that's screen accurate. I don't know. It's okay. Sure. All right. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Well, there you go. We are pretty much done with the lower body. So now we will move on to the upper body. So what we are going to do here now is we're just going to rotate his arms down. You have like two separate rotation points here. You basically want to rotate at this point here. Leave that tab facing back. I think, anyway, the instructions are not super clear about the orientation of the shoulders, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now, this is just my best guess anyway, so just rotate the arms down like so. And you want to just bring this back, get this out of the way. You want to untab the hood here, and that's on double hinge, so you want to just kind of bring all this back and get all this out of the way as much as you can, like so. So what we're going to do here is first we're going to take this whole assembly here, and we're going to rotate it around like so. And once you've done that, you can bring the hood down, and that will just tab in right in there like that. Just bring that down, and then you take all of this and you rotate it again, and you got that going on. So now, to work on his chest, we'll bring the arms back a little bit so we got some room. You want to take this section here. This section is on double hinge. You just want to bring that down, and then these headlight sections will shift inward, like so. And there you go. You got the pig face on his chest. That's always what it looks like. But anyway, it's like one of those pigs from the Angry Birds. But yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. But anyway, once you've done that, you just collapse all of this, and this will come down. This will just clip into place, like so. And we're getting there. We're almost done. You want to take the spoiler here. This will rotate back. And you want to bring this up, and then the spoiler will just clip right over that section like that. And then the backpack itself, there's a little tab right there that will go into this slot right there. So you just bring that in, push it in, and that should clip into place right there. It does have these little panels here on his back that you can angle up, leave them down, do whatever you want. Me personally, I actually leave them down. Doesn't really make much difference, but if I don't do it, 100 people will tell me about it, so bring them up. You can see you got some transparent pieces back there as well. And we are pretty much, well, no, we're not pretty much there yet. We still have a little bit to go. Getting ahead of myself. So actually, we'll do the arms first. So coming down to the arms, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this panel here, and this will come up like so, and then all of this will come up and over the wheel like that. And then from this point, you want to bring the hand down, just kind of bring it out on the hinge, just so you have some clearance. This section right here with the headlight is going to swing down. You can rotate this out so you have clearance. You want to straighten out the arm as well, and this is just going to swing around, swing all the way around. You want to bring this hinge all the way up to this point here. Once you do that, this will just swing over, and then you just take this assembly here with the hand, and that will just tab in right there. And then just get all that straightened out, and bring the shoulder back again. Not super sure about how the shoulders are supposed to sit. I think that's correct. Could be wrong. Again, the instructions were not specific about that. But there you have an arm all done. Second verse is just like the first. So we just bring these up. Bring this up. These panels do kind of tab in pretty securely. There we go. Bring that up. And then bring that up. Now come up over the wheel. Bring the hand down. Just swing that out of the way. And then just bring that down, swing that to the side, straighten out the arm. Keep on swinging, bring that around, down, swing over, swing this around, plug it in, straighten out the arm, and then just kind of bring that shoulder back. And now we're at the home stretch here. So now we're coming up here. These little bits here on ball joints, just kind of want to bring them up and out. You can angle those however you want. Then we open up this section here, flip out his head, close that back up. Again, angle those bits on his shoulders however you want. And I think we're done. Oh, we're done. Yes, we're done. We're done. And there you have Jazz in his robot mode. And he looks like movie Jazz. I can work with this. I think that looks pretty good. My only complaint is just his shoulders are a little too bulky because he has those stacked panels here. Those aren't supposed to be there. If you look at the CGI model, those aren't supposed to be there. His shoulders are supposed to be a little more, a little slimmer. So these stacked panels there, not the best. But all in all, though, I think this turned out pretty well. So let's get in close here, not on the snout, but on that noggin. There's a noggin. It's a pretty nicely detailed head sculpt. He does have an Autobot symbol there on his forehead. But all in all, though, really nicely detailed head sculpt. And you can open up his helmet here if you want. Here's a little feature here. You can open up top of his head and flip in that visor, close that back up, and you can see his eyes, and that actually looks kind of creepy, to be perfectly honest. His eyes are done in blue. I don't like the way that looks. I really don't like the way that looks. So I leave the visor out, and once you get it, it's kind of hard to get it back out. There we go. Yeah, he looks better with the visor, but you can see lots of nice detail there. Some of it picked out in that silver and gold. Get little spots of red in there as well. So some nice detail going on. Nice detail there in the midsection. Got the license plate there on his belly. You get some gold, some reds, some little claw hands. Oh, very nicely detailed. His crotch is die cast. He needs protection there. That's actually very smart. And crotch is die cast. His toes are die cast, and also this section here is also die cast. You can see his weird looking feet. Moving up the back. Not too bad. He does kind of have the kind of folded up car roof on his back. But all in all, it's not too bad. I like the transparent red pieces here as well. Lots of nice detail. So all in all, not too shabby. I do quite dig it. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly. You can look up and down. Head can rotate. You do have that transformation joint there, so you can get a lot of rocking back if you want to. You can do total squirrel. You can totally do that. You can look down if you want. And these little pieces are on ball joints. You can just kind of angle those however you wish. The arms can do a full 360. Again, you have two rotational joints. You have one here and you have one at the base. So you have two joints to work with here. If you kind of shift these hinges around, again, there we go. We can get that hinge going, and you can get some nice outward movements going if you need to. You do have bicep rotation. You have about 90 degrees of a bend there at the elbow. As far as his little claw hands go, you do have articulated fingers here. The hand itself can move up and down on a hinge, and each of his fingers here is on a hinge at the base and a hinge right there. There's no rotation because the way his hands are designed, it doesn't really matter. It's going to look the same no matter how you have it anyway, so no point in having that rotate. He does have waist rotation, and you can move these panels out of the way to accommodate the leg movement. Legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outward. Almost do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. Again, you have the transformation joint there, so if you need the legs to kind of sit lower for whatever reason, you can do so. Knees, you do have a double jointed knee, so you have some nice range of movements there. And the feet, they can move down very slightly before things start to get in the way, and you have a little bit there of ankle tiltage. And of course we can arm him up. We can give him his weapon here. Just flip this down, and all that happens here is this just slides right over his hands, like so, and you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. So you got that going on. If you want, as far as storage goes for the weapon, I'm not sure. The instructions do not say anything about weapon storage as far as the robot mode goes, so I don't know if there's anywhere to store this. I don't know. I've been looking, I've been trying, like that doesn't secure at all. That's very loose, doesn't hold on the other way, and that would just be, that's just not smart anyway. I haven't seen anywhere for this to, anything for this to clip over, or there could be something blatantly obvious here that I am just not noticing. I don't know. I don't know. As far as this piece goes, this piece. But you can store this piece. There are 2 ports right under here, and you can, if you want, take this, plug that there, and give him a weird tail. You know, it's a thing you can do. Why not? Dare I say why not? But as far as storage for the weapon, not totally sure. But there you have that. So, you know what? Let's talk about this piece. Oh, this piece. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is funny and kind of cruel at the same time, and you'll probably feel the same way about the skit. But I don't know. But here's what you do. There is a button right back here. You push that button and you can pull Jazz in half. Yes. And then you take this, and this is his spinal cord, and this just plugs in over that. And now you can have 2 pieces of Jazz. Yeah. I kid you not. I was sitting in my chair just holding this and staring at it for like 10 minutes. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe they did this. That's just, okay, sure, why not? Dare I say, why not? You can recreate his brutal death. There you go. Hey, it is what it is. There you go. Let's put them back together, man. Let's put them back together. Just push that button there. And there you go. Just clip them back together. There you go. He's back in 1 piece. I don't want 2 pieces. I don't want 2 pieces. I want 1 piece. Just 1 piece. Oh, man. But hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the 2007 Deluxe Jazz with Human Alliance Jazz with Studio Series Jazz. He's a little guy. There he is with Masterpiece Movie Megatron. It's way shorter. And now let's bring in the crew, what we have of them anyway. Then we have Prime. It's my knockoff version, but it's the exact same toy, exact same height. Here he is with Ironhide and with Bumblebee. So there you have the crew. So far, just 1 more to go. We just need Ratchet. So there you have Masterpiece Movie Jazz, and first thing I want to say is, requires additional support. Requires additional support, my butt! Anyway, there you have Masterpiece Movie Jazz. Very well done, in my opinion. Very clever transformation. The option to have 2 pieces of him is, you know, kind of weird, kind of morbid, but hey, it's appreciated. Like I said earlier, my only real nitpick is just that the shoulders are a little bulkier than they should be, but that's really my only nitpick. But other than that, he looks good, he's fun to mess with, everything works as it should. I've encountered no issues, at least on my copy anyway, so everything, as far as I'm concerned, works as it should. So yeah, all around, very nicely done in my opinion. So there you go. Now I picked this up from Robot Kingdom, but you can also get Masterpiece Movie Toys from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out my Masterpiece and Movie Toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter. All of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there's the Transformers MPM-9 Masterpiece Movie Jazz. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. We lost a great comrade, but gained... Wait a second, Prime. Maybe there is something I can do for Jazz here. Give me a second. Maybe if I... Ah! 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 Turn him off, Roger! Turn him off! Turn him off! All right, all right, all right! Yeah, let's never speak of that. I wish to stay with... Shut up, Bumblebee!